What's going on, guys? Today is day 545 of my self-improvement journey. So, surprisingly enough, I was just writing. I know, crazy. I have not written my book in like 3 to 4 weeks. Like, it's been almost a month since I've actually like sat down and written some words. It's crazy. I've been listening to basically songs that have been like special to me since the beginning of like 10th grade. So like basically just like I call it my 10th grade song playlist or whatever. I don't know, there's like 50-ish of them. But yeah, I don't think the playlist is public, so I mean I probably could make it public. It's not really that big of a deal. I mean, there's like, it's so personal to me that it's not really gonna affect anyone else in the same way. So like just everything that was going on at that time and stuff. But yeah, I love all the songs on the playlist. But yeah, anyways, so I'm at almost 318,000 words. I'm gonna get to 318 before I go to bed. It's 10:18 right now, p.m. of course. I don't have driving class tomorrow, which is so nice, dude. Oh my gosh, it's not like bad. It's just so boring. Okay, like they sit there for 3 hours doing. So basically, what happens is we do like a worksheet for like 1.5 hours, and then we take like a 10-15 minute break, and then for the second hour and a half, the lady talks or like goes over the worksheet, and like we basically go from like one person, and it's just like questions, and there was like 60 questions on this worksheet today. It was just so boring. It's like we could honestly just cut down the time from like 3 hours to 2 hours, because oh my gosh. But yeah, I don't have that until Monday again. But I'll have it Monday through Thursday next week, and then the following week after that, Monday and Tuesday, and then I will be done, unless if I like miss a day next week, if like maybe it's raining. But if it's raining, I'll just put on this right here. Oh yeah, that's gonna be me. Look at him. What? That's so funny. But there's a lot of stuff I want to talk about today. The next thing I want to talk about is 1 year ago. What did I do 1 year ago on this day? 1 year ago, on like today, 1 year ago, I ran a marathon. Okay, it feels crazy. I can't believe that it was already 1 year ago. Like I remember like doing that. It just feels so weird. Like I remember running down the street, and then I remember I did like a 14-mile bike ride before, which is, I mean, it's only 14 miles, but still, like 14 miles is 14 miles of bike riding before I even did that, and I was only gonna run 7 miles that day. And it was like perfect weather for running. It was like, there was clouds, it wasn't like humid, but it wasn't cold, it wasn't really windy. When I ran down, there's like a little bit of construction people there. They were there for like a long time, and they were probably like, what is this kid doing? He's like keeps calling around like every like 10-15 minutes. Like, is he gonna ever stop running? But basically, I got to like mile 5 or something, and the idea just like started coming up, and I'm like, man, imagine if I like ran a marathon or something. Or like, I wasn't thinking that yet. I was thinking like, what if I like ran more than 7 miles? Because I'm like, man, I feel like really strong right now. And I didn't have water, because I was gonna do 7 miles, and that would have taken me maybe like an hour and 15 minutes or something like that. An hour and 30 minutes, I think, is what it would have taken me about. Something like that, maybe up to 2 hours. I don't think it would. No, it wouldn't have taken me that long. It would take me like an hour and 15 minutes. So I was like, I'm just not gonna bring water or whatever. So I still didn't have water. And then eventually I got to 7 miles, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. I could get to 10 miles, and then maybe I could do half a marathon. 13 miles. And then, I don't really know, kind of like what happened from like 10 to 15 miles, but eventually I got to 10, and then when I get to like 15, I was getting really thirsty. Okay, I was getting really thirsty, but I didn't want to stop. I had not stopped. I was feeling very strong. I don't know even how I was like still running. Like, I don't know. I was still feeling pretty strong. But I was very thirsty. My mouth was getting like dry and I was thirsty. The weather was still good though. So I obviously I was going around in a circle, basically just around the school over and over and over again. Every time was 1 mile. And there was these people like down this street. There's these people that I saw, and I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna ask them for water. And I think it was mile 16. I asked them for water, and I said, hey, can you guys give me some water? And then they said yes or whatever, and I said, okay, I'll be back, or I don't know exactly, but I didn't like get the water right then. They would come back around, like when I came back around, I would get the water, and that's what happened. So basically, when I came back, like mile 17 or something, but the only problem was, dude, okay, hear me out. So I was like so desperate for water. I asked this person, I asked the construction people if they had water, and I asked this other lady where it was like maybe like at the third quarter or something, like around that part of the mile run. So I asked all three of these people. I don't know if it was on the same exact mile or like a couple miles apart. But I know I asked all three of those people, all those groups, and um, eventually I did get water from all of them. But the first people I got water from was this one house, or these one people, this one family or whatever. And I grabbed it, and there was like cars in the driveway, and I didn't want to stop because that's like one of my biggest goals when I go on runs is just not like stop and like walk and stuff. I don't know why. That's just what I do, I guess. But I ran around the car and I just kept running on my route, and then eventually I drank that water really quickly. And hear me out. It was a Tuesday. Okay, Tuesday is garbage day, but it was also recycling day. These were like plastic water bottles. So I don't know if this is like illegal or anything, or just like discouraged or frowned upon. But I used other people's recycling bins. I don't know if they were full or not. They might have been full, so like at least if I put them in there, then the recycling person would have come. But I mean, it's been over a year. I don't think it was really that bad. But I mean, yeah, at least I was like concerned. I was kind of like, oh, I don't really want to do this, but I didn't want to hold the waters. But then eventually, it might have been that next mile I got one from the construction workers, and then that same mile, or like mile 18. It was mile 18. I came to that last house around the third quarter mark, and there was this daughter and her mother, and I got a water from them, but I had to go in the garage, and I had to like get the water from the package, and I had to stop, and then I had to like, oh, it's so annoying. I opened that one and I threw away the other one in their garbage or recycling bin or whatever. Said thank you, and then I left. I was like, come on, I gotta keep going. I was at mile 18, and it felt really good to stop. Like, very good, because my legs were obviously getting tired a little bit, but I still felt pretty strong. But then eventually, I got to mile 20, and I'm like, oh crap, no, I can't do this anymore. I don't know if I can do this. My calves, my legs, everything was just dying. So I stopped at mile 20. I did not run from here on out, except the last like 0.2 miles. I walked mile 21, and around this time, I was like, I still had chores left to do, because I didn't think I was gonna be out for this long. Okay, so I still had chores left. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna walk this mile, and then I eventually walked that mile, and then I went home. I went to the bathroom, and I was like, holy crap. It was like so bad. I was like dying, like sitting down. Everything hurt. Okay, except maybe my upper body. I don't really remember that much, but I sat down, and I eventually got food. I did my chores. all of that maybe took like 30, maybe more minutes, 30 minutes or more. And I still kept my timer going, like I didn't pause my timer or anything. I don't know why I would, that'd be kind of weird. But then I eventually started back up again. I texted my dad, I'm gonna go on a walk because I didn't want to, like, you're going on another run? Like, I mean, I didn't even run at all anyway, so, whatever. But, and then also, like, I keep my timer in, we call it the breezeway, which is kind of weird, but, basically, I keep it right in front of the front door, basically, so, whoever comes inside, they can, like, see the timer. And, I didn't want anyone to see a 4+ hour time because they'd be like, what is he doing? So basically I took my iPad, because that's what I use, and I put it back there on that white dresser. I put it back there and I just kept the timer going still, but I put it back there and so that no one else would see it. But I think I was fine because my dad didn't even get home until later. But yeah, I walked 5 miles, so I walked all the way to 26 miles, and it was painful, very painful. I was so bored. It was like 5 miles. That's quite a bit. It took me quite a bit. Like, that took me a long time to walk that amount of miles. I mean, it takes me like 40 minutes to walk. Oh crap, what is it? It's like 1.5 miles. It takes me like 40 minutes to walk 1.5 miles with like a good pair of legs, But I think it might have taken me like 2 hours even to walk these 5 miles or something like that. I don't know. I think I tried to run a little bit, but it just did not work. But eventually I did it. And then that last point 2, I was like, I have to run point 2, otherwise it's not a marathon. So I just ran down the street, and then I ran back instead of like going and then coming around and stuff. But I went down, and then I actually was running, though it was like very slow. I ran down, ran back, and I rushed into my room, and I got 6 hours, 42 minutes, 22 seconds, and like 0.19 something, I think is what it was. 0.19, I don't know. Is that even right? 0.94. It's close enough. Yeah. So, I mean, that was pretty crazy. That was like day 179. So, I mean, yeah, I don't know. That's pretty cool though. It was 1 year ago. Today I just ran 3 miles, which is actually pretty good because I have not been running at all really, except yesterday and today, which is the next thing I'll talk about. So yesterday I ran 2 miles, today I ran 3. Today I got 32 minutes, 37 seconds, and 13 milliseconds for my 3-mile run, which is a lot better than I thought I was going to do. I did it at the YMCA after my push day. I'm going to be doing push-pull legs 2 times a week now, instead of just the 1 time. Okay, hear me out. I've only skipped 1 workout from like February 20th-ish or something like that. So like what? February, March, April, May, like in 3 months. I only skipped 1 workout, but I didn't like purposely skip it, okay? It was a Monday, and Mondays are push days. But this Monday we didn't have school. It was like maybe almost 3 weeks ago, Memorial Day, or 2 weeks ago. We didn't have school, and I think I spent the night at my cousin's, and eventually when I got home, I don't remember time. I just completely forgot, like, about my push day. It felt like a Sunday, and Sundays I didn't do anything, and I still don't because I'd be doing, like, Sundays will be my rest days, but, like, I thought it felt like a Sunday, so I was just like, whatever, and then not until Tuesday did I think, like, oh, crap, I didn't do my push day yesterday, so, yes, technically I skipped 1 workout, but, I mean, it's a push day, so it's, like, whatever. That's, like, probably the best one for me to skip. Obviously, I'm not going to try and skip anymore, because, like, my push muscles are, like, my strongest muscles, or my strong point and stuff, so, yeah, like, yeah, I just completely forgot about it. So yeah, I've been getting into running. I'm gonna be starting cross country here soon, so that'll be pretty cool. Summer cross country, not like actual like whatever, but there's this challenge to run 400 miles in the summer. I doubt I'll be able to do it. There's like 100 miles, 250, or 400. I'm just gonna try and go for 400. You know, it doesn't hurt to try, but I honestly doubt it. Yeah. So the next thing is this. I read a little bit today, even at the one place, the driving thing. I'm at page 757, so I'll have to read a bit more tomorrow. Maybe get to page 800. I doubt it though. Honestly, after I finished, if only I had told her, I have not been reading that much. Dude, that book was so good. It just like, I don't understand. Like, it just like clicked. You know, there's something about both of those two books by Lewis Malone. If you can see them. Dude, I hate this. Okay, like these two books, that like these two bluish or well, whatever colors are, but basically two shades of blue. 50 Shades of Grey. I think that's a book or something. I don't really know, but yeah. I watched Dream SMP today. I think there's like a 4-hour stream, and I think I watched the entirety of that. I don't know if I started some yesterday. I don't think I did, but I watched like all of that. Well, I was asleep for probably like an hour of it though, but I watched it like how long ago, which whatever, but not much really happens in these first like 25 streams, or probably even in the first, well, yeah, in the first like 25 before Tommy joins. But yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna try and not watch as much and just write a little bit more, because I'll obviously have more time, but I'm still gonna go to the YMCA and do my pull day, and then probably run 2 or 3 miles. I'll probably do 2 miles. So yeah. But yeah, I don't know. There was another thing, I think. I don't really know. There's gotta be another thing. I'm trying to remember here. Maybe I'll look around and figure it out. I don't know. There's something. Something I was gonna say. I think there was. I don't know. Maybe there wasn't. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh my gosh. So, I have not been uploading very consistently. Like, I have not. I've been skipping days. Yesterday I didn't upload. And I don't know. I just feel like annoyed at myself for not uploading, you know? I mean, it's not that hard. And like, I feel like I'm just making complete excuses. Like, back when I first started self-improvement, bro, I would have not skipped a single day if I didn't, like, I literally uploaded every day for like the first time I didn't, or like I skipped an upload was probably around day 250-ish, something like that. Like, I did not want to skip any uploads, and now it's just like, whatever, I don't want to upload today. It's like, what? No. Like, I feel like I'm just being like lazy and stuff, you know? Like, I've been playing like Minecraft and stuff, and I guess watching it, but like, I don't know, you know? I'm trying to not play it as much or whatever. I mean, I didn't play any today. But, you know, I don't know, I've just been like really enjoying watching the Dream SMP, and like, I don't know, there's something I just like really want to watch, like the Dream SMP. I don't know why, but yeah. I think that's mostly it though. That's mostly it I have for today. I want to get to 320,000 words. I don't know, like this book, I feel like it's never gonna get finished. Like, I still have like 130,000 words left, which is like an absurd amount of words. 130,000 words. It's so many words. maybe less, maybe more. Hopefully not more. Hopefully it's only like 100,000 words. That would be nice. That'd be very nice. Or maybe even less than 100,000. Like that would be amazing. Because like this book, bro, I've been writing it since November 1st, and that's like 215 days. Okay, 7 months. Like I have changed so much since then. And when I start my 4th book, dude, in like the first day of junior year, hopefully I finish my 3rd book before summer ends. That's my goal. It's just gonna be insane. Like I'm gonna start my 4th book like during junior year. I don't know if I'll finish it before junior year ends or if I'll finish it the summer, 2025 summer, or if I'll try and finish it before senior year ends or something, which just sounds kind of like scary and stuff. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know, but it's just kind of like, I feel like so distant from my book right now because like I haven't written it in like almost a month. Like I've written like, oh my gosh, dude, in May, like all of May, I only wrote like 15,000 words. Like it was like I barely wrote anything. I mean, the last like 2 weeks in May, I basically, well, 3 weeks in May, I was playing Geometry Dash, and I mean, I guess I've thought about, I want to play Geometry Dash, but only for just, like, some pleasure, not really, like, I don't even want to, like, do anything, crazy. I don't know, it just feels kind of like, it just feels, like, gross to try and do that. Like, not gross, but, like, I just don't want to, Kind of like the same thing, like, I don't want to take cold showers. Well, not in, like, that undisciplined, but, like, it's, like, I just don't want to do that, It just doesn't, like, feel right, But, like, doing these other things that I've been doing, like, reading, obviously writing now, finally, again, and even watching the Dream SMP, I don't know, it just feels at least somewhat right, It just feels like, yeah, okay, this is good. So, I don't know, but I just want to have a good summer. I don't want to waste my summer, Like, I want to have a good summer. I don't know, it's kind of crazy, though. Like, I was 14 when I started this, and I'm already 16, and it just feels, like, crazy, Like, I don't even feel like, when I look at my older videos, it doesn't even, like, feel like that was me. Like, I just can't believe that was me. Like, time just, like, how did, like, time just go by so freaking quickly? Like, it feels like it was literally just day 1 yesterday. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand where the time went at all. I haven't meditated or journaled, really, in the past month, which I probably should. I could start tonight, even. So I'm a lot less mindful and, like, even a lot less grateful, I think, than I have been in the past, which is not a good thing. My headphones just turned off. What the heck? Yeah, it just feels crazy that, like, and then, I mean, one day in, like, 2 years or whatever, I'll be looking back at this video, maybe, and, like, thinking, like, oh, yeah, he thinks he's old. I mean, 2 years, I'll be graduated, which is, like, crazy to think about, like, in less than 2 years. That's just, yeah, I don't know. Eventually, I want to learn another song as well on the piano. I don't know what song, but still thinking, so. Eventually, though, during the summer, and then probably Hallelujah for, like, the winter month, or whatever, the 4 other months, September, October, November, December. I'll learn Hallelujah, so I can play that for Christmas. But yeah, anyways, I've been talking for long enough. That is it for day 545. I'm gonna try and upload consistently now, and at least make some sort of thumbnail, because like I feel lazy not making a thumbnail. But yeah, that is it for today. I hope you guys have a great day, and don't forget to follow your dreams. Goodbye.